everyone. Thanks so much for turning us on, commenting hello. It is After GMS on Tuesday, August 23rd. I'm Tracy McCain with Christian Morgan and Megan Malaris.
Morning.
Morning. Welcome. Come on in. Come join us. See several of you clicking on as we speak. So we'll give you a moment to get situated, read the captions for our conversations of the day, and we will start with the forecast.
All right, let's do it.
Pretty typical, right?
Yeah, pretty typical of late August, although we have fewer storms today, fewer storms tomorrow, a quieter, drier weather pattern for the next couple of days. Beautiful morning as you look out over Wake Forest. Nothing but Carolina blue sky and sunshine. As the cold front settles down to our south and to our east, we're on the north side of that front, so we allow high pressure to take over for us, meaning our winds have actually changed direction a bit, coming out of the north now and as opposed to coming out of the south and out of the southwest. And one thing that does, well, yes, it keeps us drier, but it also gives us a little less humidity. Not a lot, but every little bit helps this time of the year, yeah? Dew points will fall into the low and mid 60s for today and tomorrow, but creep back up to around that 70-degree mark as we go into the end of the week. Also for the rest of the week, temperatures will hover about where they should be for this time of the year. Our average high temperature right now is 86 degrees. That's where we'll be today, and we hover around 86 or 87 through the end of the week and on into the weekend as well. Now here's a little nugget for you to put in your back pocket, especially if you're a fall lover, where in the final full week of August, average high temperature is 86 right now. But as we kick off September next week, our average high temperature will be about 84. And then over the course of September, that high temperature average falls about 10 degrees, about another 10 degrees in October, and then about another 10 degrees in the month of November. So if you're looking for cooler weather, it is easier to get over the next few months, although we're not there just yet. It's kind of a light at the end of the tunnel if you're a fall lover there. For today, mostly sunny this morning, leads way to a partly sunny afternoon at 86 degrees today. Not concerned about rain, not concerned about storms today. Overnight, mostly clear skies. We'll fall back into the mid and upper 60s. Heading into your Wednesday, another pretty much dry day of weather, 87 for that afternoon high. We'll increase the storm chance just a tad heading into the end of the week, Thursday, Friday on into the weekend. But no days or washouts, just a better chance of those pesky pop-up showers and thunderstorms each afternoon with highs in the mid-80s.
All right, so you mentioned something we can put in our pockets. I really like that phrase, so I'm going to use it for our first conversation this morning.
All right.
Here's something to put in your pocket. North Carolina has something to brag about. Was that good?
Yeah,
I
thought, yeah.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
Well, just
Keep going. We'll go with it.
keep going.
I mean, I hear something I like, I want to use it, but then I use it wrong, and then it's like, right.
I thought you were going to lead it up. Well, here's something to put in your pocket. Money.
Oh, that would have been even better. Okay.
Keep going.
No, redo.
Pause next time. Okay, and he'll chime in.
This is what's so great about it not being on television, right? We can redo this. Okay. Here's something to put in your pocket, money. North Carolina has something else to brag about. People here have won the most prizes ever this fiscal year when it comes to playing lottery games. And while doing it, the education lottery raised nearly $930 million for state schools.
Boom.
Boom. Jackpot. If you tried your luck on the big money prizes, we'd like to know, have you ever won? Or have you ever won a smaller prize like a scratcher? I'd like to know that too. While you respond, let's give you some perspective here. Many people ask if the money goes to schools for our lotteries. Why are districts still struggling? If so, let's explain. For every dollar you spend on a lottery ticket, 30 cents goes toward education. As we mentioned, that equals nearly $930 million so far this year. But that is divided among all 100 North Carolina counties. In Guilford County, education lottery money accounts for only about 4% of the budget. All right, still more than nothing at all from it, but obviously districts don't rely on the education lottery money because it really is inconsequential when it comes to the overall budget and the needs at hand.
Yeah. The people who do rely on the education lottery are the folks who buy the scratch-off tickets or who want to try their luck at, a Powerball and win those millions of dollars of prizes. I've won like a couple bucks here or there, nothing big. My mom won a bigger prize once and, didn't tell us anything about it except for we're doing Thanksgiving on our own that year. I was like, so my brother and I were like, gosh, she must have won a lot. She just dissed us for Thanksgiving. Like we had a whole 2-week setup to Thanksgiving about, what we were going to do. And then 2 days before she's like, You guys are on your own.
Y'all handle yourselves.
Exactly.
I gotta go somewhere.
That's so funny. I remember that story. I asked you, what are your Thanksgiving plans? You said, I don't know. My mom just won the lottery. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, wait, what?
Taken off.
Okay.
But yeah, we made it what it was. But
funny.
I have never won anything.
I've
big.
won. I think the most I've ever won was like a 20. I've won a couple here and there that have been like
pretty
$2 or maybe $1, but $20.
And then do you put it right back in?
No, I actually kept that one. I think
Okay.
I think the ticket was $2. I got 20, so really I won 18. I was like, you know what? All right, cool.
Good profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really play that much. I mean, I've played maybe a couple of times that I recall actually going to buy tickets, and that was when the Mega Millions Powerball was huge. I've bet on horse races before. Can't really do that in North Carolina, but I've in other states, you know, have done some betting, and usually it's just small amounts of money, so I put it back in and bet for the next race, just for fun. I don't love losing a ton of money. I
Who
mean,
does?
I don't love losing.
I mean, you can't win any money for gambling if you don't, put something down. But I would rather not.
Yeah.
I've never understood like horse racing, like horse betting, and like how to like. I know you have to choose a horse, and they have all names that are usually have to do with luck, you know, or being fast. I get that, but I just never understood the whole process. So you'll have to go over that with me one day. I still probably wouldn't do it, but it's interesting that you have.
Yeah. I mean, you have to look at the odds, the training, a lot that goes into it. But honestly, some of the people who win some of the trifecta, superfecta, big money, just bet on horses because they like the name. They like the colors of the barn that they're wearing. They like the color of the horse. Probably can't even tell you what the colors are.
Now, does the jockey have anything to do with it?
Sometimes, you know, maybe you bet on a favorite jockey. I've done that in the past, but you know, it's all really just luck. Horse training has a lot to do with it, but you know, anything can happen. Sometimes these wild cards are,
you know, and it is luck, like you mentioned. Like sometimes I think, you know, when people bet on things, like maybe for instance horse racing, I think people just focus way too much on the details and too much on the statistics. I mean, you know, anything can happen. You know, that horse or that jockey could have a bad day, or you know, anything like that. But I would love to go to the Derby, and you know, I've never been, but I've always wanted to go. Just one, to experience it, but two, it'd be fun to just take a little money and play around there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if you have a little extra cash, you can always go to Vegas, and where the high rollers are betting on Kim Kardashian's next boyfriend.
No.
I'm just saying, it is actually a thing. And the odds are, I think A-Rod is up top right now. I know.
Wow.
okay.
I don't know
See
why.
that, but
It's a different form of betting.
interesting.
Let's see what people are having to say about this. Someone said that they won a little bit. I have to go scroll back because I was thinking about,
Kim Kardashian?
no. Well, kind of, you know, just who I would bet for her, but I have no idea.
Ooh, Tamrika spent $50 on a scratch card and won $500.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Robin said, never hit the lottery, but I did get out of Las Vegas and won $1,800 off a slot machine.
Wow.
Nice. I have played the slots at the airport, and they like pay out like really quickly.
Good,
like
yeah.
I literally put in like $1 and I like won like $100. I was like, oh, I love this. And then it took the rest, but you know, whatever.
First time I went to Vegas, I took $200 worth of, you know, play money, so to speak. And I left with about 180 of that $200 I took. So I was there for 4 days, and you know, obviously I went up and I went down, but I left with I think about $180. So
That's
I did
good.
pretty good. I lost $20.
Some people don't go home with the shirts on their back.
Some people don't. Some people come home and don't have a house because they betted it away.
Yeah,
That's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that if, you know, a casino were to gamble with you on that, they should feel
Yeah.
ashamed. They should
Yeah.
not be taking that type of payment.
Yeah, my husband likes to play blackjack and craps, that dice game. And I
Yep.
remember we were on our honeymoon, and part of it was on a cruise ship. And so he was like off at the casino doing his thing, and I thought I'm just going to go see a show or something by myself because I'm not into that. But then I remember he texted me, I need your help. Come here. And I said, okay, what do I have to do? And he said, just roll these dice. I'm not doing so well. And I said, okay. So I, jimmied it up a little bit, rolled the dice, and I won the big prize that day.
You just needed a switch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to switch it up.
Funny.
See, this is
A
why
woman's touch.
Megan and I are nervous about the new casino coming to Danville, Virginia, because both of our husbands like to, flirt with luck a little bit too much.
They're not like high dollar rollers, at least mine's not, but he likes to play.
Yeah, he likes to play. But they also like to do similar things. So
Yeah.
we'll be at home with, I guess, 5 kids between us, and they'll be off in Danville, Virginia, probably with you. So,
I'll probably have a show or something that weekend.
well, good.
Yes.
Let's see. LeVar said he won $300 one time. Bobby said he's won $500 before on the pick 3, which is good. Let's see. Don said, I have not won the lottery. And again, LeVar said the most he's won is about $500 from the lottery.
These are all pretty good little, pretty good little payouts here and there.
Belinda won $100 off a scratch off,
See, that's good.
which is really great. Andrea said, I played the $20 ticket and won $20 back.
Hey,
There you go.
no loss, no gain.
Even split.
fun.
Exactly. So it's something to kind of take with you, put in your pocket, take with you throughout the day.
Something to put in your pocket.
It's just interesting. North Carolina, had the highest payouts in 2022.
That is interesting.
It is.
Okay, let's get to some morning headlines, and then we'll have a final wrap-up of our forecast.
All right, let's get right to it. We now know the driver killed in an officer-involved shooting in Greensboro was 17 years old. Investigators say the officer fired shots after the driver hit a patrol car and then took off. This all happened on West Market Street near Muirs Chapel Road around 9 o'clock Sunday night. The officer is now on administrative duty, which is standard protocol in cases like these, and the SBI is also investigating, which is also protocol in officer-involved shootings. Well, this is just the saddest news of the day. Listen to this. A 72-year-old woman is dead. Police say her son set her on fire. It happened at their home on Lion Street Sunday morning. Investigators say the woman's 48-year-old son, James Parker, poured gasoline on her and then lit her on fire because he was upset. Parker now charged with murder. Wow.
All right, moving to school security now with the official first day of the traditional calendar on Monday. All traditional Guilford County high schools now have new security features, including touchless body scanners. Parents and their high school students had the chance to try them out at open house. 43 scanners are at entrances of 19 high schools district-wide. As we mentioned, just a little less than a week left to go until the pause on federal student loan payments expires. The U.S. Education Secretary says Americans can expect an announcement in the next week or so on whether the pause will continue. More than 43 million Americans owe a combined $1.6 trillion in student debt.
All right, let's get one more check on that forecast for your Tuesday. Temperatures out the door this morning in the upper 60s to near 70. Looking at a mostly sunny morning of weather, partly sunny by the afternoon. No real rain or storm chance today or tomorrow, so go ahead with all your outdoor plans. Should be a nice night for baseball, too. Greensboro Grasshoppers are in town with a 7:05 first pitch at First National Bank Field. We're up around 86 this afternoon, low 80s for game time there in downtown Greensboro. Kind of the same story heading into your Wednesday. We'll increase the shower and storm chance just a tad for the end of the week into the weekend. No washouts here, but a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms possible each afternoon. They're of the popcorn variety, so hard to pinpoint exactly when or where they're going to be. Just keep an eye to the sky each afternoon, as we typically do in summertime. We've been very accustomed to that here lately. That'll continue into the weekend. Afternoon highs hover in the mid to upper 80s. We'll come down just a little bit, low to mid 80s, as we end the weekend and kick off next week.
Which is the first day of school
Yeah.
for most Triad students. I mean, I know there are a lot of students who are already back in class, including college students, but for the traditional schools, Winston-Salem Forsyth County schools, Alamance Burlington schools, Davidson County schools, Guilford County schools, pretty much every school district, Rockingham County schools, those schools on the traditional calendar start Monday. So hopefully the weather holds out. Lets them wear shorts, tees, and no umbrellas.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for spending part of your morning here with us on After GMS. We had a couple of new friends today, so
Nice.
we appreciate you tuning in live. You can always watch the replay on WFMY's YouTube page.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Take care.
See ya.